analysis. Today we're going to be looking at ETHUSD or Ethereum. As you can see, we had this trend line that we were running up since October 2023, multiple tests along it, a bunch of strong moves right off of it, bouncing. We tried to get a strong move here and we proceeded to break through, and we fell to the secondary trend line that's been in place since June 2022. The reason I have two trend lines is because after you break that primary one, sometimes you'll go to that secondary. There's a good chance that you go to the secondary trend line. But that also coincides with this support level that we've been at since 2021. Kind of just been breaking, going above, back below, and so on. We're right here kind of stuck in limbo in between the two. So we'll see what the next move is. But Ethereum's been bleeding out to Bitcoin. This is Ethereum divided by Bitcoin. If Ethereum underperforms Bitcoin, this will continue to drop. And we've been in a massive downtrend since 2022. It's been a while. So it's been underperforming ever since then. And honestly, there's even a steeper trend line in between here that you can see going on. So it's just been a very tough time to be an Ethereum holder. And Bitcoin has proven to be king. And Bitcoin is, the head honcho when it comes to crypto. But as you can see, it's kind of what we've been looking at, Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. Just been absolutely getting destroyed. So once alt season kicks in, if we get it, we need the Fed to start QE, quantitative easing. Once we get quantitative easing, this can start to break out, and we can get something where we break out of here, retest, we go to this one, maybe chop a little bit. Once we break out, retest, and then we get that big move up, and Ethereum begins to outperform Bitcoin. But in the meantime, Bitcoin remains the top dog at the moment. In terms of SMAs, we're underneath all of them. We just cracked below the 200 SMA, which is a very strong level of support, which is now going to be a strong level of resistance. So we'll see how that plays out. And eventually we'd have to break the 20 and the 50 at about 3,100. The 200 is currently sitting at about 2,500. And on the monthly, we are underneath the 20 and the 50. So that's another strong level of resistance, but it kind of goes together with the other one. We're with the 200 on the weekly because we have to crack this 2,500 level roughly. And in terms of the Bollinger Bands, we just cracked underneath the blue level or the midline. So let's see if we actually make it all the way down to the green. I don't think so. That seems very far down. On the Bollinger Bands on the weekly, we're currently at the green level at the bottom. We normally don't spend much time outside of it. As you can see, we shoot up almost every single time. Spent a little bit of time out here in 2022, but that was a minor bear market. So we'll see how this plays out. But the odds are in favor of a push up, especially since we are now at a level of support along with the Bollinger Bands. So once Bitcoin starts moving, it'll bring Ethereum along with it. In terms of Fibonacci retracement, we're at the 0.786. We're at the 0.786. So this should be a strong level of support. So let's see if we get a bounce here and continue moving up. If we fall below this, the next target's going to be 1,900. And if we fall below that, then the next level would be 1,500. But I don't see that being very likely, especially since Bitcoin is in its final run of its 3 years up. 3 years up, 1 year down. It's in the third year, which is 2025. If Bitcoin were to follow its normal cyclical pattern. On the monthly, this is a very, very strong level of support. So I wouldn't doubt that this turns into a green candle. I mean, we still have 23 days left of the month. So this thing can turn back around pretty quickly. So, and you can see, I mean, I had some aggressive moves off this level of support prior. This was close to a touch, but every time it shoots in the opposite direction of this. So we break up, when we break down and we touch it, we shoot back down, and so on. So let's see what this next move is. We'll see how it plays out. Anything can happen. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.